Hi, we are going to be doing, continue on the Mages Guild quest, the Vanilla Mages Guild, this is Sadrith Mora. Skink and Tree Shade would like me to arrange a meeting with one of the wise women of the Ashlanders. They asked me to negotiate a meeting. So, if you get into the quest, it will tell you that many of the Ashlanders are not the slightest bit interested in this. So, I believe it's the Ahamusa. So we're gonna go to Tel Mora and fly up. Oh, and while we're in Tel Mora, I'm going to cure Letta. So Letta is usually just wandering about out here, being sick. Coughing. Okay, so what? Saint Saren's mercy gives burden and weakness to... What? How did that happen? Oh, I get it. It's Saint Saren. Oh, okay, so Saint Saren became a saint by taking all the diseases onto herself, so it will burden me and make me weaker to disease for 2 minutes. Oh, that's kind of cool. I'm going to use Realm Gift instead. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the temple to turn that in. I believe that's in Vivek. And I should have a recall set to there. Huh, I don't. Alright, it's in the Great Fane. I'm going somewhere else. I'm definitely going somewhere else. And I'm back up in the middle of the storm. Okay, storm's still going. Vivek, high fame.
I am blessed to be at your
I love the
service.
Dark Vader noises and the throat singing so much.
Speak with me again when you are a curate in the temple. Until then, you may ask Thara Rothaloth in Molag Mar, or Tul's Valen at the Aldrin Temple.
Huh. So it's Molag Mar? It gets confusing. So many temples. Molagmar. Okay. Yeah. Cure Letta.
I am blessed to be at your service. Did you cure Letta? Has Letta been cured? You are indeed worthy of the tribunal's praise. Perhaps you would enjoy this book. Although it is clearly heretical, it contains a gem of truth in its lesson on healing and resistance. Are you ready for more duties? To prove that you are wise and brave, you must make the pilgrimage to Mount Kand. I want you to make the pilgrimage to Mount Kand, which is northwest of Molagmar. It's on the left side of the trail. I will mark it on your map. On Mount Kand, Vivek won a contest of wits with 3 Daedra. There are few lights in the caverns. You may need these potions. If you are not good with riddles, you may want to find a copy of The Yellow Book of Riddles. Several booksellers have this book. Your talents are noteworthy, but some question your depth of devotion. Perform more duties for the temple, and you will soon be rewarded.
Okay, I had read the Yellow Book of Riddles enough in Skyrim that I knew the answers to the riddles.
What do you want?
Okay, back to what we were doing. Okay, Ahamusa Camp from Telmora.
I'm sure it's around here somewhere.
I believe this is a gardening fetch and carry. Okay, a little clipping there. That looks uncomfortable. Thank you so much with your help with curing Letta. The garden is recovering now, and I can start thinking about introducing more varieties of plants. Before Letta caught the swamp fever, Mistress Dratha tasked us with introducing more varieties to her garden to increase profits from ingredient exports. Since Letta and I are so busy with the garden now, I won't have time to go and gather them for a while. Would you be interested in taking the job? We can compensate you for your work performed. Yes, I'm interested. Then you've got the job. The first thing Dratha wanted was gold cannet. Right now, House Lalu has the Kaguti's share of gold cannet blooms in the alchemical market. Gold cannet has a tough time growing naturally in the soil of Azura's coast, but we came up with a special blend of minerals which should make the soil more habitable for a modest growth here. If you bring me 5 gold cannet flowers, that should be enough. I'd recommend searching in the Ascadian Isles region. Okay, I don't even know if I have that. Probably not. One. Okay, we can either go gather those or, go buy them. May not be as rich as I used to be, but I can certainly buy some flowers. Okay, so there are several tribes Arabinsinum, Zainab, Ahamusa, and one more. I'm forgetting the names offhand, but this is one of them. They're all in different regions. So let me see. It should be on my ring. Ahamusa, Arabinsinum, Ursulaku. Okay. Those are the names of the 4 tribes. So I do not know if I've actually spoken to anybody here, but and she would know this, she did this before, you're essentially supposed to ask permission. So I will speak to others about what I want to talk about and gain permission to the Wise Woman's Yurt.
Outlander, you may speak. Stranger, I believe you are the one I have seen in my dreams and visions. The past 7 nights I have had dreams of a white guar. I know this to be an animal sent by the gods to help my tribe. We have been suffering greatly from disease, and none of my magic will cure the ailment. Find this white guar for us, stranger. Let it lead you to a new hope for my people.
I will try and find the white guar.
I knew you were the one. Go now. I am certain this animal will appear for you. In my vision, I saw it where the path was forked, where the rocks grow from the earth like fingers on a hand.
So I'll ask her about dreams and visions.
The white guar must be found.
Okay. I'm gonna ask her opinion about the Nords. Nords, am I right?
The Nords of Skyrim are the ancient enemies of the Dunmer. In the time of the prophet Veloth, the Nords invaded our lands and drove us out of the good places. Later we grew strong and cunning, and we came down and slew them, and took our land back. Since then, we have kept our land free of the Nords, but they are always scheming to return and steal our good places.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna ask about Peakstar.
Peakstar was an Ashlander girl found washed ashore near Aldredania. She was raised by the Ursulaku, and many believed she was the incarnate. Some Ashlanders believe that Peakstar was a false incarnate and that she is dead. Others believe that she will soon return to fulfill the rest of the prophecies. Temple warriors claim she was captured and imprisoned. No one really knows what happened to her.
Okay, I wasn't able to ask. Let's see.
Outlander? Yes, Outlander. Why are you here? Do you seek a healer, or do you want our trader?
Okay. Ask about the trader.
Our trader, Lanaby, has her yurt with the Ashkans and the Gulakans' yurts.
Healer.
Mamea is our healer. You'll find her in her tent.
Okay, so I'm going to go into the Wise Woman's tent. This is very familiar. Everything's a little bit different, but that was essentially her position by the fire. Praying, sorting herbs, doing alchemy, cooking, while the Wise Woman supervised.
You may speak.
Napped. Oh, that's good, I may speak.
Why do you trouble us, Outlander? We have nothing worth taking. Why don't you leave us alone?
So even though I'm at 95...
I shall honor our friendship, too.
She's still yelling at me. I'm gonna ask about Sheogorath.
For those who serve Sheogorath, the Mad Lord, there is no good or evil, right or wrong, true or false, real or unreal. For them, there is only what they want and what they see. With such carelessness, only the very strong and very lucky cultists survive, while the weak provide sport and amusement for the others. And the spawn of Sheogorath are never twice the same, and each more terrible than the next. It is an evil cult and dangerous.
Okay, arrange a meeting.
I will not meet with this Argonian. I might send my apprentice, Minabibi, for it is time she saw how you foreigners live and left her childish notions behind her. She is in the Favel tomb. Minabibi does not respect our ways. She is like a sister to every foreigner who visits our camp. I fear she will not make a good wise woman. It is west of our camp. Go west along the coast, past the ruins. If you reach the ashlands, turn back. Outcasts from our tribe live nearby. They are dangerous. Avoid them if you can.
Alright, so she understands that a little bit better than she would like to. But, yes, this young woman was sent on a task that might potentially kill her. So it's to the west, as is the White Guar, so I can probably do both of them at the same time. Okay. So here's Minabibi to the west. I don't see the White Guar quest marker. Okay, we'll go speak to a gentleman down here who's in distress. Wow, this looks good. This is pretty. So there's a ton of wickwheat out here. Usually I run around collecting all of it, but right now I don't think I need the bazillions of wickwheat, and if so, I can buy some.
Go ahead, stranger. Yes, you. Please, can you help me? I've been attacked by a couple of bastard Ashlanders who robbed me and left me for dead. I'd know them anywhere. They looked kind of like normal dark elves, but wild. They wore animal skins and had tattoos, and they had odd hair. They should be easy to spot, friend. It's no surprise they robbed me. Yes, the bastard Noirs nearly killed me, and they took my entire shipment of guar hides. It's easy to tell they're mine. They have my damn mark on them. Look, if you can help me get those hides back and kill the fetchers who stole them, I promise you an excellent reward. Although I have nothing left since I was attacked, my friend Berwin in Tel Mora will be most generous, I promise you. What do you say?
I'll see if I can find your hides for you.
Excellent. Go get those bastard Ashlanders. I promise. When you get those hides back to me, Berwin will be very generous. She has a stake in this trade after all, and we can't let an unwarranted attack on a guar hide trader ruin business.
It also says, by the way, I would also appreciate it if you could lead my pack guar back here. That is, if those savages haven't eaten it already. Okay. I'm not sure I actually picked... Yeah, I talked to her about White Guar several times. Alright. So, we are looking for White Guar near stones by the road. This is a Sheogorath Daedric temple. Shrine. Is that you, honey? Yes, that is the White Guar. Kinda looks tan. Interesting there's no marker, but we've met before. Okay. And usually, as I said, I gather every bit of wickwheat between here and where they leave me, but, she's getting a little too goal-focused for that. She can still be distracted by shiny things. But mostly, she's just gonna leave it here. Look at all the wickwheat! But sometimes this quest takes me half an hour because I'm too busy running around gathering wickwheat. Okay, so the amulet of Ashumanu. Thank you. Okay, now we're near the tomb. Really? Probably a shock. Whatever. Don't you dare. Leave that alone. You okay? Okay. Are you better? That was rude, huh? You be okay? That was terrifying. No. Close your mouth. No, I'm leaving now. Okay. Nobody needed to animate that tongue. Okay, you can see the terrain changes abruptly. Lush grass to ashlands. Something thinks it's hitting me. I love those little groves of bamboo, too. That is such a cool addition. Okay, well, something probably hit me and fell over dead in the grass, and I'm okay with that. I'm going to double check my difficulty settings, see if I really did change them. Yeah, okay. I remembered. It worked. Okay, so that's closer to a third than a quarter. Raised the difficulty up a bit, but mostly. Okay. So there she is, Minabibi, Asar Daranar. All of this makes me think of They Might Be Giants, Sargon, Hammurabi, Ashurbanipal.
Go ahead,
So I end up
Outlander. What do
singing
you need?
They Might Be Giants for most of the day.
I don't think we've been introduced, Outlander. How can I help you? Yes, I will speak with Skink and Tree's Shade, but you must help me also. Sinamu sent me here as a punishment. She asked me to calm an angry ancestor, but my charms will not calm him, and I am not strong enough to fight it. Find the spirit of Kanit Ashur-Nasamis and send it to its final rest.
Yeah, her wise woman was trying to kill her.
Our warriors caught an escaped slave. I showed him kindness. I brought him food and water in secret. When the warriors began speaking of killing him to make a rug for the Ashkan's tent, I freed him. I wanted to follow him, to go with him to the endless sands he spoke of, but I could not leave the Ahamusa. Wise woman Sinamu gave me this task as a lesson.
Now that is very close to home. It's very common. And in her opinion, the Ashlanders and the Nords conflate toughness with brutality. So, just like with her, she would probably be best going to a big city. Or maybe out of Morrowind entirely, where there is no slavery.
Yes, of course. I hope I Tell me your question. The spirit of Kanit Ashur-Nasamis is resting. I have more duties here to prevent Kanit's spirit from returning. Speak once more with wise woman Sinamu Mirpa. Tell her that Kanit Ashurnasamis is at rest. Perhaps then she will allow me to meet Skink in Tree's shade.
Okay, now we can use the ring to go back. And I went to the wrong camp. But I'm inside somewhere, and if I don't talk to anybody, it's like, oh yeah, I'm at Zainab. I need to go back to Ahumusa. Alright, so we return.
Welcome, friend.
Sakon Hammurabi Ashurbanipal.
Tell me what you have found, you who have seen in my visions. Have you found the White Guar? I have seen your journey in a vision. I know what the White Guar led you to, and I know who she was. In my vision, I saw you were led to the corpse of Ashamana. She was a healer many, many years ago. She gave her own life to save the lives of others. It is said that she will give her life again and again, so that others may live through her sacrifice. You have witnessed a miracle, my child. You now hold the amulet of Ashamanu. Thank you, child. This amulet will be the salvation of my people. Take this in return. It is a shield of legend among my people, the shield of the undaunted. Use it, and you will feel the strength return to weary limbs. Travel well, friend.
I'll ask about an attack on a Guarhide trader.
No! We have not done this thing. The ones you are looking for are Emul Ran and Kashtis Ilabel. They are outcasts, belonging to none of our tribes. You should be able to find them south of here, along the water's edge. May you bring them swift justice.
Beautiful sun.
Do I know you? I see this land suits you. We welcome you freely, Outlander. Why do you trouble us, Outlander? We have nothing worth taking. Why don't you leave us alone? I know the spirit of Kanita Shurnasamis is at rest. Before I send my apprentice to this skink, I will ask a question. Did you pacify the spirit, or did Minabibi pacify the spirit?
I did.
I know you speak the truth. I do not need such as her for an apprentice. I will send her to talk with this Argonian.
Okay, so we'll continue to Skink in Sadrith Mora.
You seem quite intriguing. Please
Greetings,
share your
honored
thoughts.
friend. Were you able to arrange a meeting? Ah, thank you. Mina Bibi has already answered many of my questions.
Okay.
When any mage turns to necromancy, it casts a pale shadow over the whole guild. Ah, the current guildmaster. It is rumored that he was promoted to his current position to get him out of Cyrodiil. It is a shame that men can have power without wisdom. It is different for us lizards.
Okay, so Skink is not going to give me any more quests for a while. Let me check in with the Mages Guild Completionist. I believe I still have some stuff to do for Edwina. Okay, so we finished all of Rannis. Skink will not give me anything more until I finish Edwina's stuff, and Edwina's stuff will lead into Trebonius's Mystery of the Dwarves quest. So we're in good shape. Okay, Gateway Ghost. Angaradel at the Gateway Inn says a ghost keeps reappearing in the south turret. So, I need to go speak to Mage Mistress Arara. She said she couldn't see how to stop the hauntings, but I need to get her testimony. So let's go to the weird... we haven't gone there yet, so let me port north and approach the Telvanni Magister Hall. They're called mouths, which means they're essentially the secretaries for the actual magisters. So you can't meet, and the magisters will usually refuse to speak to you. So if you want anything from them, you speak to their mouths. Okay, I should be able to do this one. Gives best prices in town.
May I help
suspicious.
you? I have a great selection that you'll find especially useful.
Isn't there someone else you can talk to?
Okay. Says she gives a quest, but I don't see it. I can go do best prices in town on my own if I wanted to, and just trigger it. But it's all the way across town. Right beyond Beams. Okay. Defiled tomb, hunt for the desecrator. You know, I'm good at that. I'm always good at killing desecrators. And occasionally big one.
I have no time for you, Redoran. Is there something I can do for you?
Yeah, they don't like me because I'm Redoran. Greetings, welcome to the Bug's Breath, the finest purveyor of fragrances in all of Morrowind. If you seek a unique and alluring scent, look no further than our Telvanni bug musk, crafted from the secretions of the Graysland beetle, which I never see unless it's a shulk. This musk is known for its captivating aroma and long-lasting fragrance. I couldn't help but notice you look like someone who can handle themselves. I actually had a job opportunity available, if you're interested. Something a little more adventurous, shall we say. The Seloth ancestral tomb has been desecrated, vandalized, and ruined. The damage that's been done is beyond repair. My family's legacy has been tarnished, and I won't rest until I find out who did this and have them pay for their crimes. I want you to investigate the tomb and find out who's responsible. The tomb lies east of Wolverine Hall. Make sure to bring plenty of torches and potions of water breathing. Perhaps the culprit left something behind that could help us identify them. Okay, here is the... Yeah, I might as well levitate. You can't get anywhere in a Telvanni building without levitating. Wow, that's really pretty. So this is where you come if you want to...
I don't have a lot of patience for questions, Outlander.
You want to join the Telvanni, House Telvanni? You need to be able to levitate to even speak to them.
You should learn to dress yourself before...
There are better ways to earn a coin, Outlander.
Yeah, they all hate me.
I am Galos Methendis, the mouth of Master Arion. Master Arion is my patron. He lives in the new Telvanni city of Tel Voss. Master Arion's tower is near Voss. Take a boat to Voss and head west.
Okay, we'll be meeting Arion later. So I'm going to speak to her about the gatehouse.
The mouth of Master Neville.
Haunting.
I
Gateway
inspected
haunting.
the manifestations in the south turret bedchamber of the Gateway Inn. I examined the site thoroughly, but I found no evidence of a restless spirit or ancestral influences. The ghost itself is trivial and easily banished, but I don't know why it reappears or how to stop the reappearances. I can't be sure, but my experience and intuition tells me that a conjuration expert is involved. By that, I mean a mage skilled at summoning ghosts. That's all I can tell you. A mage skilled at conjuration is adept at summoning otherworldly creatures, including ghosts. Yes, he is my patron, and I represent him on the Telvanni Council. Master Neloth lives in the Tower of Telnaga, here in Sadrith Mora. What do you want?
So Master Neloth shows up in Solstheim, in Skyrim, in the Dragonborn expansion. You can talk to him here. He's got, you don't really interact with him too much. He's not as involved as a character like Divaethfir, but I love his character in Skyrim. It's amazing.
Skinkentree's Shade seems like a decent sort for an Argonian, but he has an unhealthy interest in vampires. I am a mouth in House Telvanni. I speak the words of my patron here in the Telvanni Council.
Okay. I spoke with Arala Uvelas. So she says there's a conjuration expert. So I'll go check the Mages Guild. Likely place for conjuration experts to be.
You seem quite intriguing.
Blessed. I'm at your service. Are you here for duties or advancement?
Okay, I'm going to speak with...
Welcome, Outlander. I'm fine. I hope
Bibi.
you're well. What do you need this time? Are you looking for services here in Sadrith Mora? As I promised, I am here. I did not promise any reward, but Skink asked me to give this to you.
Doesn't sound familiar to me. I meet many people, though. It's hard to keep them straight.
Okay, she does travel. Okay, so yeah, Sadrith Mora only has one teleportation.
Are you interested in purchasing my
You
goods?
should
It is
probably go to
truly a
Viva.
pleasure to see you. Nice enough fellow. Prepaid for the potion he wanted.
To what do I owe this pleasure?
Yeah, I know who did it, so... She's got a big
What
old
can I
arrow
help
on
you
it
with?
over her head. But sometimes she
I'm
refuses
fine.
to admit
I hope
it.
you're well. What do you need this time? I shall honor our friendship too. You're so nice. You're so nice. You're so... I shall honor our friendship too.
Okay, so ask her about the Gateway Haunting.
Oh,
She
that.
says...
Just ghosts, I suppose. No, I don't know anything about it. Nothing at all.
Okay, so I'm supposed to ask other people about Conjuration Expert, I believe. And for some reason, it's not helping me. Yeah, let me just ask a few
With
more
an outfit
people
like
about
that, you must be
Conjuration
doing
Expert.
very well for
There
yourself. Can I help you?
We go. Conjuration Expert.
Conjuration expert? Here? In Sadrith Mora? Well, my first thought would be Master Neloth, the Mage Lord of Telnaga. He's a Mickle wizard, but conjuration is not his specialty. In fact, I don't know anyone in Sadrith Mora who teaches conjuration. No, wait. Eulani Hellerin at the Mages Guild at Wolverine Hall teaches conjuration. I'm sure of it.
Okay. Why you can't ask the leader of the guild that? I
I'm
don't know.
fine. I hope you're well. What do you need this time? Are you looking for services here in Sadrith Mora? So, you
her
suspect
about the
me of
Gateway
being
Haunting?
behind the Gateway Haunting? Ha ha ha! That squeeze-butt Angeradel is taking it pretty hard, eh? That clown had me brought up before the magistrate when I first came here for not having my hospitality papers. But I suppose you're right. The joke is losing its freshness, and I don't want to get anyone hurt. Go tell Angeradel that the Gateway Haunting will end. But do me a favor, will you? Give him these ghost-free papers from me.
Okay, the ghost-free papers are one of my favorite things in the entire game. This is not modded. Certification of Ghost-Free Hospitality by authority of the Super Extra Very Sovereign Council of Mages without digits within bowels. Whereas the Gateway Inn and all its dark and secret places have been found to be completely free of spooks, boojums, snarks, spectral goats, revenant toiletries, or cannibal vampire anchovies. Lysera Mistress Dunmer from Faraway Mage Lady, Lord High Inspector of Hostelry for the town of Sadrith Mora aforesaid, doth pronounce the Gateway Inn free and clean of all otherworldly, hostile, and malign entities, with the exception of the profound and displeasing odor that arises from the Prefect of Hospitality, which, despite the preternatural magnitude of its offensiveness, may well derive from altogether more mundane sources. Signed, Mothsera Mistress Dunmer from Faraway Mage Lady, representing the Super Extra Very Sovereign Council of Mages without digits within bowels. I love that. I love that so much. I assumed it was a mod when I first read that, but it isn't. Okay. Whoever wrote that, I love them. Okay, back to the Gateway Inn. So yes, you need hospitality papers, so she's going to give the person who gives hospitality papers their ghost-free papers, with insults in every sentence.
Well, I'm extremely displeased that you will not tell me the name of the sorcerer responsible. But you have gotten rid of the ghost, so you shall have your reward. I have a fighter ring, a mage ring, and a thief ring. Each ring fortifies the attributes most prized in each of these specialized disciplines. Which ring would you prefer?
So it started playing, because I'm going to refuse to tell him who did it anyway.
I see you already have your papers. Good. You say the hauntings will stop. How do you know? Can you prove it? What was causing the hauntings? If you want your reward, you must give me a satisfactory explanation.
So explain what happened and deliver Uleni's papers.
The nerve of that outlander! A disgrace to her race! She blames me when it was she who failed to obtain her hospitality papers. I'll take care of her. And you got rid of the ghost, so you shall have your reward. I have a fighter ring, a mage ring, and a thief ring. Each ring fortifies the attributes most prized in each of these specialized disciplines. Which ring would you prefer? Then here's your mage ring. Good day to you, and thank you very much for your assistance. And when I speak with my fellow Telvanni, I shall speak favorably of you.
Okay, I didn't mean to tell him the name. I just wanted to deliver the papers and get his reaction, but apparently I told the name. So, okay. I'm not really going to sweat. I'm not restoring the game or anything. Okay. Tree hunting. I have to hunt spriggans, sap, and bark, which I just realized I had, and then I did alchemy with them, so... Okay. Oops. Back to Lunar Vine. They should have respawned by now. Okay, back to Lunar Vine with the crazy alchemists. They are relatively entertaining, though.
Yes,
Is there something
what
you
do
need?
you want?
Ooh, let's go to the Garden of Bones. That sounds like fun. Looks like there are more of them out here. Okay, let's go outside the Garden of Bones. Running zombie, that's messed up. it does take a little bit longer to kill some things. So it isn't part of my experience because I got it out of the way earlier, but this game has so many diseases. I've given myself resist disease gear, but if you're going to play vanilla, be aware you are going to be a disease-ridden husk for most of your life. I like the models in here. This is cool. Okay, welcome south. I like the trees too. The ghost trees are cool. What are you? Void Rose. That's cool. Alright. I think that's the only... Oh, nope. You too. That's a weird route. Okay. Oh, I like the trees and the flora in here. I like this mod. Okay, so I need to go hunt some more. So we are going to go into the Garden of Bones. Ooh. I like the ghost trees. Oh yes, alas, much of my vanilla experience was like, I have what disease? Oh, that's a person as a bonfire. Rude. Okay, there are a couple of Spriggans up here. I keep getting distracted by these little pink floaties. What are you? Oh. What is that? Oh. What's that on my peripheral bit? Oh. Okay. Something's wanting to attack me. Oh, look, it's a stream of bones. Hi. At least you're not on fire because there's lots of water, right? There you go. Okay, this looks like where the good stuff is, over here. Okay, it looks like my first person animation there got bugged. Ooh, what are you? I like the casks. Amulet of Silence. Silence Charm. Failure of the Empire. I have already read that. Legions of the Dead. Already read that. Okay. Yeah, I really like this. Cool. And well lit. Talking to you, Caldera Priory. a bummer when someone that can fly is hunting you, right? Hold still. It will go much faster if you hold still. I don't want to hurt you, I just want your stuff. Technically, though, it's not their stuff. It's not like they went to the store and bought some bark as armor. I want your... Yeah, well, someone else wants your... all your... you. Alright, I think that's enough. But let's see. Because they seem to... Mushrooms! Baby mushrooms! Mushrooms! Okay, you guys, this is not okay. Don't do this. Rude. Blood tear. Absorb health. That's actually a really nice dagger. It's pretty. I mean, don't do that. Don't use that. Rude. Okay. We were looking for pearls. Found one. Now I just have to remember to not use it in alchemy. Oh, and I can probably take a bath here? There's so much water. What is still trying to kill me? Oh, it's you. No, it was more floaty little pink stuff. Okay, it seems to think I'm in combat, and all of these little pink things are making me crazy because they all look like the icon for detect enchantment. Ooh, there's a moving enchantment over there. No. Okay, I should have enough. Yeah. Going to go back to crazy people. Yeah, thinks I'm in combat. Okay, I'm just gonna zone. 'Cause whatever it is, it can't find me. Come and get me. Save me some time. And nav mesh building. It's confusing. Okay. Yeah, this is just creepy. All of these
Looking to improve your
dissolvey
theoretical
things.
knowledge?
Body parts in them. You've got the ingredients. It's good to finally have someone capable of actually doing things around here. Alright, now we can begin my experiment. I'm going to the labs and the living quarters just inside the caves. Meet me there. Okay. Blood Atronach asked me to deliver some resin down to the workers in the labs and living quarters.
Yes,
May I help you?
What do you want?
I'm gonna come steal a pearl, cause why not? Unkindness's keep. Ooh, I want to live here. Oh, look how pretty. Look at the pretty plants. Are you a real plant that I could... I can't actually see if there's any text. No, I don't think so. Pretty. Hi, do you have a pearl? Scroll of the Gambler's Prayer. Fortify luck. Yeah, you'd think games of chance wouldn't really exist in this world. So they're really games of hi, I have a potion. Hi. You're not welcome here, and Caius will be most unhappy. Oh. Will they? Void berries. Ooh. I love this place. I mean, it's a very long way to go, but what a pretty way to go. Imagine just having lunch here. How nice. Of course, you can hear the wails of the Dremora. The asthmatic Dremora. Oh, and there's more. Holy crap, all the way up there. Alright. Oh, now we have little green sparklies of magic. Look at all the pretty alchemy stuff. Okay, I won't steal it. Caius! Hi! Are you really gonna be mad? There you are! I was wondering if you'd turn up. How exactly did we end up here? I wasn't sure what happened or how I got here. Oh! He's not dead! Explain about the portal he opened. I opened a portal? That might explain it. The Lord Uncaius said he had summoned me. That must have happened once I set foot in here. He didn't summon you, did he? No. Odd. Zivili have their own mysterious motives sometimes. Tell me, what do you know about this realm? I'm currently forced to spend time here. I don't want to make the Daedra angry and leave without permission. Very cool! A group of alchemists from all over Tamriel, and from the sounds of it, those are the Daedric cultists I was looking for, but it doesn't seem they were cultists after all. I would still like to see what they were doing with all that smuggled Dwemer equipment. I'd go visit them, but there's still Uncaius I need to worry about. Oh, I'm so glad you're alive! Please shut up, my god. Do not disturb us! Alright. Yeah, okay, yeah, maybe I interrupted something. Why did I come up here? I'm gonna float down a bit. Is it here that the stuff I need is? Okay, it is up one. Ooh, and there's nobody here to see. That's the way. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. We like it. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Oh, it's not even marked steel. Very nice. Alright. That was a pearl for the 5 types of pearls. Alright. Blood Atronach is where I was going before I got distracted. Alright, let's go to Stormrack Cove and see what the deal is. I imagine I wasn't supposed to see that until later. but I'm really relieved he's alive. That's nice. I mean, I didn't get him killed, he got him killed, but still. Ahoy there, new blood. Name's Yalkranax. We know you're new to this realm. Captain Grissom Shar told us to keep an eye out for you. Said to send you on his way for a friendly conversation, and that he's got a proposal for you. If you're interested, he's just inside the caves here. Well, thanks for sending your door skeleton butler to meet me. Ooh, you're awesome. Scorpio Centurion. Look at that stinger. That's awesome. Okay. The Cursed Star. Okay, I am so confused about where it is I should be just to, like, get stuff. Alright. So we're gonna go back all the way out and then try to find where I should be going. Lunar Labs and living quarters. There we go. It's hard to see the little blue arrow. No, yes?
Yes, Dunmer? What do you want?
Thank you for this. It's taking everything so long around here. We're lucky none of our workers are dead due to negligence. Blood, Atronach. Okay, delivered the bandages. Let's go back. Oh wait, I was supposed to... Yeah, I was supposed to get like blood bowls or something. Gross. I know. Oh, hey. I'm not levitating. Okay, I think I was supposed to like get blood bowls and yeah.
You don't need me to do anything, do you?
That is some epic hair. Grab a bowl of blood. Yeah. Okay, let's grab a bowl of blood, why don't we? Nasty. I suppose it is a little hard to tell the difference between the bad guys and the healers at times. They all collect body parts. They all do bizarre surgeries. Okay. Excuse me, are you a bowl of blood? Who are you? Dwemer Globe Tool. Ooh. Neato.
To what do I owe the pleasure, Dunmer?
Hi, have you seen a blood bowl?
To what do
I don't see
owe
any
this
actual
pleasure?
patients here. in places where there might be bowls of blood. You don't look like you'd be happy to see me. You don't keep your... Alright. Yeah. Healers and necromancers, lots of parallels. Okay, I don't see a quest marker on the Bowl O Blood. Cauldron of Food. Ah! I can cook.
Should you need something, I would be...
Look, it's the most uncomfortable bed in the world.
How fare thee, friend?
Do you happen to have a bowl of blood?
Welcome. If you wish to talk, it is really no
Void,
trouble at all.
crystal... Are you a bowl of blood? No, you're fire salts. I'm trying. Excuse me.
Just ask. You have my complete attention.
Yeah, I want to have your complete bowl of blood. Okay. Bowl of blood! Ew. Am I happy I got it? Happy is a relative term. Gross.
Oh, sorry. What do you need?
Yes, what do you need?
Blood Bowl has been removed from your inventory, and we just met. Good work. Now that you've done that, we should have enough to make a new blood Atronach. You aren't squeamish, are you? I am. Oh well.
You don't need me to do anything, do
Now
you?
then, looks like our disgusting new friend here needs a bit more sustenance. Why don't you take her for a walk along the beach, find her some crabs to drink or something? It should be easy enough. Just get their attention and she should do the rest. You are capable of doing that, aren't you? Hey! Wow. Okay. I should let you know. Wow, she's just the veins. That's... Now I want to see a nerve Atronach. I bet it just screams all the time. Okay, I have company. Okay, so we need to go to the beach. Ugh. Yeah, that looks like the beach. That's the big dead thing on the beach. Okay, sweetheart. It's not your fault. Creepy alchemists made you. Let's get you some crabs to drink. We could get her those special horseshoe crabs with blue blood. That would be cool. You could change your color. You could be purple. She could be purple. Okay, someone make a mod with horseshoe crabs. Please. I need it. You know, that's really all Dagoth needs to do is get me trapped in a navigation mesh. And it's game over. Okay, honey. Come on. We'll find something. Oh. And there she is. Okay. Come on. Careful. You need shoes? It looks uncomfortable. No? Okay. No? Alright. We'll keep looking. I assume when you act a little bit differently, you're eating. Yeah? What's over here? Okay, honey. Can you swim or are you just gonna dissolve? Okay. Getting a little salty. It's probably not good for the electrolytes. Let's stick to land, okay? We good? Oh, dear. Alright. Look, it's your first day. It's slightly less aggressive, okay? No, it's okay. You're not in trouble. I'm just trying to help. It's okay. Come on, honey. I'm gonna stay out of the water. I don't want you getting too salty. Okay, look, I see a magical red marker. I know you don't see it, but red is for blood, and red is for you. Look at your little hips. Look at your little hips swaying. Okay, got some swagger. Oh, she hurt you. I'm sorry. You know, you kind of look like a drag queen. We could call you Himamora instead of Hermamora. Get it? Hem blood? No, you don't get it. Okay. Hi. Dazith. Uncaius says not to summon you. Oh, he will summon you in due time. Maybe days, years, or longer. But you'll wait as long as it takes. Okay, so that wasn't for you. Sweetheart, we're going all along the beach, and we even found a Daedric tower. The one we already snuck into. Oh, hey. No, two. Okay. That's a lot. Why do you sound like a bird? The blood Atronach looks fully restored. Yeah? Are you? Are we good? Come on, Himamora. See, and we can spell the last part like amor. It's Italian. Him amora. Do you get it? Come on, it's fantastic. Oh my god, nobody in Morrowind has a sense of humor. I'm taking a bath. Now I'm salty. Nobody appreciates me. Nobody comes at Himamura. You leave her alone. Sweetheart, I'm too scared to take you out into the world because you're precious and I don't want you getting hurt. Look, I bought a ton of soap. I know you don't know what soap is. It's amazing stuff. I bet it would kill you. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's insensitive. That is insensitive to... yeah. Okay. You doing what I do? I love you. Okay. Alright. Blood Atronach. That should be it, baby. You said you looked fully restored. Look how pretty these are. I mean, it kind of stinks a bit from the dead body. And the, you know, smoke from the evil Dremora Tower. Ooh, Void Pirates. Look at their ships. I love it here. Let's stay here. No, we gotta go back. Okay. Yeah, the tower looks cool. Okay. It's a fun little jaunt. I made a new friend, and they're probably going to take her away from me, but that's probably best. Come on, Himamura. I know you don't get it. That's okay, I get it. I can't explain Italian to you, I'm sorry. Oh. Imperials but yummy. Yeah? Imperials but you don't know what an Imperial is. You're like a day old. Okay.
Yes, yes, what do you need?
I told you it was simple. She looks much stronger. Well, she looks exactly the same way. You know what I mean. She's got more blood now. I really wasn't a fan of these things at first, but they do get the job done when the job is killing things anyway. I just wish they weren't so hard to look at. She's beautiful, you shut up. Look at your hair. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I got a little carried away. I'm occasionally possessed by a mean girl. Yeah? You would get that. Okay. I don't know if they're technically I don't know if they technically constitute being an Atronach. I failed conjuration at the academy, but that's what we've taken to calling them. They're a byproduct of our experiments here, and something that all four of us leads had a part in creating. If I never have children, and I probably won't, these atrocities will be the closest thing I have to a daughter. Do you know what that feels like? You know what that feels like? Not very good. She's beautiful and wonderful, and she's enough. You're enough. Oh, she's gone. Oh, I'm so sad. Okay. Emotional roller coaster. Okay, now she's emotionally drained and needs a nap. And a book. This looks like an essay that takes the sayings of multiple Tamriela cultures as a starting point to examine their differences.
A Scholar's Guide to Nymphs by Vondam Barras, One Man's Experience with Nymphs. I grew up a scholar, an ascetic devoted to knowledge, with eyes that saw beauty in a fascinating passage in a dusty tome, love in the candle that allowed me to study on starless nights, passion in a well-reasoned argument of a long-dead issue. I was a student who never graduated and was never expelled. Though I am not defending myself, I should further define myself. I am not what you would call a prude. In fact, I can speak of subjects in a detached way that would make the most debauched strumpet in Skyhawk blush with discovered modesty. I wrote an essay, The House of Debella, as a scholar should, analyzing the cult of beauty and physical relations as one might study crop rotation or the digestive system of an orc. The acquaintances of mine who were inclined to wink and giggle, I tolerated, but barely. With all that said, the reader will understand that when I decided to study the language of the nymphs in order to study their character and culture, it was not a decision I made on account of prurience or lust. Scholars have historically neglected the nymph as a subject worthy of research, and this neglect I attribute to prejudice. The sages with whom I have spoken on the subject have eloquently and intelligently formed sentences which, boiled down, can be translated as, nymphs look like beautiful naked women who skip along tra-la-la and like to have indiscriminate sex. What could they have to say that would be of any interest? So here I was faced with the most daunting of projects. To study and research a species unstudied is a potentially rewarding challenge. If the subject was unstudied because the scientific community had deemed it beneath interest, a potentially rewarding but decidedly frustrating challenge. If I spent months in serious study of their language and culture and additional time in their company and discovered nothing more than that the common prejudice is correct, the term laughingstock would not do me justice. So, excited and nervous for reasons unrelated to the notoriously promiscuous behavior of my subjects, I began my studies. I mastered the language, a melodious tongue that sounds like wild elf and fairy, but share no vocabulary with them. I studied the law, and found it to be, on the whole, little more than pornography and crude conjecture. I next had to find a nymph. From my centralized location in the imperial city, I found it easy to send word around to several well-known temples and guilds devoted to study in all the provinces. Not all replies back were serious in nature, but one from the school of Julianos in Sentinel helped me considerably. To Magister Oitos and his disciples, I here offer my sincere gratitude. Nymphs are extremely shy creatures, no matter what the more obscene stories will tell you. No one who I've spoken with has had one seek him or her out. Thus, to speak with a nymph requires energy and patience. Out of courtesy for her privacy, I will not here give the location of the little grotto off the coast of Hammerfell where I found the nymph. It took 3 months of patient waiting, leaving presents where I knew the nymph would be, before the nymph stood still at my approach. I remember I was carrying a bouquet of purple and white tetias, and she looked at them and then at me and smiled. The effect of her smile was truly magical, I'm convinced. Her body was, of course, perfect, her face lovely and serene, her hair like silk flame. But until she smiled, she was beautiful in the abstract, a perfect statue by a master. The smile made her approachable and, thus, terrifying. "For you," I said, attempting my first utterance of nymph to a real nymph. Her smile grew into a grin, which became a giggle, and then a laugh. The reader has doubtless heard of the silver laughter of the elves. The nymph's laugh is earthy and spontaneous, and very suggestive. "And what do you want from me in return, mortal?" she asked. There is no, I should say, known word in the nymph language for scholar. I am a man who likes to learn things. I want to learn things about you. And I did. Nymphs are the wisest, most wonderful creatures in Tamriel. My nymph, her name is Ialea, a poor phonetic transcription of a word that sounds more like a light wind blowing through a small crack in a hollow chamber. And she knows more about the behavior and varieties of the deep woodland creatures than the greatest wood elf scholar I ever met. She taught me of flowers and ghosts and creatures too fast and timid to have ever been seen by man. Aelia taught me how to learn for the very first time, how to open my mind to all of the possibilities of life, and how to use that knowledge, not just to hold in my cramped brain like a dragon's hoard. If you ever meet a nymph, speak to her. Editor's note: the writer Vondem Barres is no longer a scholar at the Imperial University. He deposited this manuscript and disappeared from the civilized world. His current whereabouts are
unknown.
A Study of the Locked Novel by Maros Quinas, a literary scholar's treatise on old Altima novels that are used to decode hidden messages. It is to the Empire's loss that Altima authorities continue to deny access to the historical records of Somerset Isle. The ancient texts contained therein are almost certainly invaluable to Tamrielic history, and could elucidate the cultural origins of both man and Mer. Regardless, the lords of Somerset Isle show no sign of budging on this matter. While Ultima academic literature is beyond the reach of our scholars, the same cannot be said for their popular literature, which can be found in diaspora communities all across Tamriel. Though such texts do not pretend to discuss historical or social fact, they nonetheless provide a window through which the Empire can better understand its Ultima subjects. However, such understanding must be tempered by the knowledge that Ultima literature is nearly impenetrable to the outsider. Literary styles are marked by obfuscation and obscurantism, reflecting the fact that their audiences consisted of the aristocracy and clerisy. The so-called locked novels, thus named due to their secretive nature, provides an interesting example of this tendency. These novels were often written in the waning centuries of the Second Era. The precise content varies, though most take the form of a chivalric romance, a comedy of manners, or a picaresque. What unites and defines the locked novel is an assumption that the reader is intimately familiar not only with Ultima culture, but with the specific social circle for which the novel was written. Not the slightest trace of exposition can be found in such works. Characters are introduced without introductions. Important events are referred to, but never described. The most famous locked novel is Stinging, the obtuse barb in Dragonflesh, Ripped hereafter referred to as Stinging, which appears to have been written at the behest of House Vilius, a now defunct clan that once owned the fisheries east of Dusk. In 3E, 76, nearly a century after House Vilius's fall at the hands of the Malmar, Imperial authorities stumbled upon a cache of Vilius tax records, letters, and orders that had somehow come into the possession of a Breton smuggler. The Vilius documents were examined for the sake of thoroughness, but authorities found little that made sense. The documents seemed half-complete and made symbolic references not found in any other Ultima writings. The truth was only revealed when an Ultima sympathetic to the Empire produced a copy of Stinging and showed how House Vilius had used the book as a code for its members. By referring to the contents of Stinging, an individual Vilius family member or retainer could communicate in a way only understandable by those closest to him. Reading a locked novel became an act of group initiation and affirmation. Those who had read a particular novel could discuss confidential information while disguising it as a conversation about a literary work. Reliance on locked novels may have even hampered communication between the various houses and cliques, weakening Ultima resistance to Malma and slowed depredations. Despite the practical intent behind locked novels, the authors also intended them to reach heights of artistic quality worthy of their owners. Surviving examples compare favorably with other, more widely circulated Ultima texts. Phrases or lines of text deemed safe for wider readership were sometimes released to improve the patron's reputation. Access to a particularly intriguing locked novel acted as incentive for joining a clique or marrying into a family. Opacity became the downfall of the locked novel. Subsequent generations found them difficult to understand, especially as Ultima society evolved under imperial rule. Ultima paranoia prevented the creation of guidebooks or explanations to these works, so the underlying meaning was inevitably forgotten over time. As the value of locked novels decreased, their circulation increased, though few are still read today. Those that remain, such as Stinging, are known mostly for the beauty of their descriptive prose. The average Ultima who was never intended to read such works will not truly understand the novel, though he may pretend to. However, some diaspora Ultima have attempted to impose their own idiosyncratic interpretations to such narratives, coming up with explanations and backstories to replace those forgotten by the long-dead creators. These jury-rigged narratives help bring together those Ultima living in far-flung provinces like Skyrim or Elsewhere. In this way, the history of the locked novel repeats itself.
This book is a historical account of the development of Dwemer law and custom from its roots in High Elven culture. In short, so far as I am able to trace the order of development in the customs of the Bosmeri tribes, I believe it to have been in all ways comparable to the growth of Altmeri law. The earlier liability for slaves and animals was mainly confined to surrender, which, as in Somerset Isles, later became compensation. And what does this matter for a study of our laws today? So far as concerns the influence of the Altmeri law upon our own, especially the Altmeri law of master and servant, the evidence of it is to be found in every judgment which has been recorded for the last 500 years. It has been stated already that we still repeat the reasoning of the Altmeri magistrates, empty as it is, to the present day. And I will quickly show how Altmeri custom can be followed into the courts of the Dwemer. In the laws of Kandar Watch, PD 1180, it is said, "If one who is owned by another slays one who owns himself, the owner must pay the associates 3 fine instruments and the body of the one who his owned." There are many other similar citations, and the same principle is extended even to the case of a centurion by which a man is killed. If, at the common workbench, one is slain by an animunculi, the associates of the slain may disassemble the animunculi and take its parts within 30 days. It is instructive to compare what Dark has mentioned concerning the rude beasts of the Tenmar forests. If a marsh cat was killed by an Argonian, his family were in disgrace till they retaliated by killing the Argonian, or another like it. But further, if a marsh cat was killed by a fall from a tree, his relatives would take their revenge by toppling the tree, and shattering its branches, and casting them to every part of the forest.
She misses the blood out Janok, and those are words she never thought she'd say.